Hello, Melissa.
Hi.
I hear you have questions.
I have questions.
Lay it on
I
me.
have questions. So I've been thinking about this. Our working together has just been so easeful, if that's a word. So
Here too.
why do I love you so much?
I do. I love you so much. I know.
Why why is this so good? Like, why is this why is this easy? Why do I look forward to talking to you? Why am I like, hey, Bonnie?
Right. All the times between our sessions, like, I'm like, oh my gosh, she's going to get sick of me. And I'm like, no, we don't get sick of each other. It's too much fun. Yeah.
I love it.
I love it
So
too.
what's up with that? How can we tell?
That's astrological. I mean, it's also, we're just both spectacular human beings.
That's
So,
what I think.
I mean, there's that. But also, there's astrology to it. So let's look, because of course. Of
Because
course.
that's why we're here.
Because that's why we're here. That's why we're here. Okay, so I was born first, so let's put me first.
You be
Okay,
first.
so here's me with let's look at the innermost personality stuff. I got my Libra rising, Libra moon. I got my Pisces North Node. I got my midheaven and sun up here in Cancer, Mercury, Mars, Venus, my chart ruler over here at 29 degrees Leo. Like, these are like my core placements. If we do what's called synastry, we're not making a composite chart. We're just putting, like, if I could put the outside chart wheel on top of mine, it shows the current woo weather. I can also put you on my chart as if you were the woo weather for me that day, because you were. You know, I was.
So you line up the signs.
We
You
did.
line up everything, the houses, the signs, all that.
So what we do is the person on the inner, which for me, I did me because I'm born first, but we're going to flip them at some point because I want to show you how it changes in either way. But so we start with older person in the center, and then younger person was born and becomes like the shower cap that we put on the outside of the older person's chart. Again, you can do it either way. So what that means is your rising is not where it's supposed to be. What we do is we fit your chart onto my chart based on my rising of Libra.
Okay.
But it doesn't change what any of your big placements are. Like, your rising is actually still on the chart. It's just way up here where a rising doesn't go because we turned you. Okay. But when we turned you, we learn that your rising, in fact, is within a degree of my sun and my midheaven. So your rising, which is your driver of your life car, hooks up with my navigator, the sun, and my midheaven, which is career ambition and reputation and all that stuff in the public eye. My chart ruler is Venus at 29 degrees Leo, which is within
there.
minutes of your sun. So it's like you were born with the sun shining on my chart ruler.
Oh,
It's like,
and you were just so loving.
and I went,
like, big love.
you see me with your sun on my chart ruler. It feels so good. And then we get to your Venus, and it's on my little rising. It's within 2 degrees right there on my rising. It's a little farther away from my moon, but that does make me feel appreciated and valued because Venus is love, money, enoughness. And you give me a little kiss from my chart ruler through your Libra Venus right there. I know. And then, of course, we share North Node because we were born close enough in time. We share Chiron, the outers. You know, we share. What we don't share is Jupiter as far as the outers are concerned, because Jupiter had moved into Scorpio by the time you were born. So we're different there. But let me flip it. So
wow, I mean, so much, like the outers, and Saturn, and
we are. So now I flipped it so that you are the center chart. So let me take it down to 1 again. So here's Melissa's natal chart with Cancer rising 19 degrees. And then, yes, moon exalted in Taurus. So lucky, so gorgeous. But we both have Venus ruled moons, by the way. Venus rules your moon, Venus rules my moon from different directions.
That's interesting. I don't feel like I take advantage of my Venus, I mean, sorry, my Taurus moon enough. Maybe we can talk about moon and Taurus and dignity and all that at some point. Okay.
I would
So,
love, I would love to. Okay, but so looking at your natal chart right here, and then we put me on,
mhm.
and we go, now we can really see, I bring my midheaven and my sun to your rising. So what this
Yeah,
does,
you do.
your rising, your life car, your driver is sitting there, and my son comes by and says, I see you. Do you need this light? Would it help you to have the sun's amount of light helping you with your life car? And
Yeah.
then
And your purpose too, well, your, midheaven, like that.
career ambition that we met through my
Yeah,
job. We did
that's
meet,
right.
we met through my job. So then here is my Venus coming by and saying, not only is your son beautiful, I value it. I value your son and how you show up navigating your life car.
You give me some enoughness.
I do give you some enoughness. I do. I do. And then we get, of course, this was my ascendant and my moon out here now, when we could see it on that 14 degrees Libra Venus. That's that relationship again. Yeah. Yeah, you know.
And then we totally are in sync with the Saturn business, with the Chiron business, with the
We
nodal business, with the Uranus, with the Pluto, with the all of it.
we get each other generationally in a way
Mhm.
that a lot of us do, but
Yeah.
specifically you and I will be going through our nodal return at the same time. We went through our Chiron return at the same time. We will be coming up on our next Saturn return together. It's like we get to do some of this big midlife woo shit together.
Cool.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, but so let's talk about the why behind the what on that for everyone, because you may not have the opportunity to see the entire chart, but you do know
Mhm.
somebody's sun because they celebrate their birthday. So arguably you should know somebody's son. So when you meet someone and you're like, "Ooh, why are we like this? Why can we not get enough of each other?"
Mhm.
Consider that they may have something like their moon on your sun, or your sun may be on their moon.
Mhm.
That sun moon connection tends to make the person with the sun feels like they really see and make safe the person with the moon at that same sign. The person with the moon makes the person with the sun feel needed and appreciated for getting those needs met. But it
Mhm.
could also be your ascendant, because again, if you don't know anything about their chart, you know your ascendant, and if their sun is on your ascendant, oh my
Mhm.
gosh, you feel like you're given permission to be yourself.
That's so interesting.
So my husband Keith has a moon in Cancer at the exact
Oh,
degree of my sun.
whoa.
So we have sun, moon, exact. And Rachel Lang, with whom I partner for Astrology for Creatives, has her sun on my moon and my rising
Oh yeah, that's right. She's
because she's a Libra.
yeah.
So just that is enough to go, oh, we're going to get each other. Yeah. Yeah.
It's the the fifth.
It is. It is. And so think of it as, especially when you get into things like chart ruler and the chart ruler shining light on something, or the sun being there to really witness that chart ruler. What we're able to do with one another is help fill in some of the space that the chart is meant to create, that we have room for, like you said it perfectly, you give me enoughness by bringing my Venus to your sun. I
Mhm.
go, shine, girl. What you're doing here is exactly right. And
Mhm.
that feeling of, oh, this is genuine. That's not just somebody blowing smoke. That's not just somebody telling me, oh yeah, you should start a blog. Like this is somebody who
Right.
sees me and sees me from a place of enoughness. These are the kinds of configurations that you can do when you have the advantage of having one another's charts. But even if all you know is somebody's birthday, you could figure out, where is that sun lighting up something in my chart?
Mhm.
Similarly, you can do it with,
And yeah, because you might not know the rising, you might, I mean, all of that, but you know where some things are.
if you know how old somebody is and you know their birthday, so like you actually know the day they were born on to the year, you know, was the moon in a certain sign? Did the moon change signs that day? Then it gets hinky without the birth time. But it takes it down to like one of two choices because the moon was
Right.
either finishing up over here or moving into this one, depending on time of day. But you certainly know the outers because they're slow,
Yeah.
and you can just go to
And
any.
then you just hope that somebody wasn't born on one of those fateful days where it's like, were they born in the morning or afternoon? If they're born in the morning, they're a Leo. If they're born in the afternoon, they're a Virgo. But that complicates.
It does that. So there are always
Yeah.
going to be exceptions and complications to all of this and
Sure.
layers and nuance. But just for the fun of knowing, why is my bestie, and why are we, why did, when we meet each other, are we just like, oh, I'm keeping you? There's
Yep.
something in the chart. There's also, of course, something in the chart when you're like, nope, 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 no, no, because you meet a person and you're just like, can't, won't. And then when you later look at their chart, you go, oh, correct. Because maybe they have something really painful on a tender part in your chart. Like maybe they have a really pissed off Mars landing on your sweet, tender moon. No, thank you.
Right.
What if in your household?
Maybe they have 7 planets in one sign and you're like, oh, that's not acceptable.
That's a lot. It's a lot of energy, depending on the sign, but in any sign, that's a lot of energy. Yeah. Yeah. But it also can explain, family dynamics, why you may have a sibling that just, we don't get each other. And it's like, look at their chart. What in their chart is landing on a place in your chart that's not going to work?
Right. And the inverse of that is like my sister and I are 6 years apart. We were born 4 days apart and not 4 days. 6 years for,
Yeah. Yeah.
August 22nd, August 26th.
Yeah.
But we're both Cancer rising and the degree is maybe like 3 degrees,
Awesome.
different.
But
And
she's got a different sun.
she does.
Yeah.
So there's enough difference there, but we are able to communicate seriously, like we have a language we can speak in front of people and they don't know what we're saying.
Yeah.
It's kind of great. And so there's that too. And then like, get away from me. We're in a hard square and no thanks.
And what I love about it is that I can then also see why in your chart, if you've got these things that just don't hit right, you'll keep bringing folks like that into your life, because that is what we're here to work out at some
Yeah.
point. And so it's like, just go ahead and get that worked out in like the first or second relationship that does it, so you don't have to keep doing that.
Wouldn't that be a great thing for them to teach in school?
I think so. I think I'm going to create a, like, help my kids. I'm going to say Scorpio because, of course, Scorpio is like, that's right. You don't understand me. And you never will. Help my kids a Scorpio, and make that a book. And like, what do you do? Well, first of all, you let them have mystery because they have to. But anyway, we could do that with all of them. But yes, you are going to continue
Sure.
to bring in people who land in different places in your chart, and just the ability to know, oh, I get it. Then hopefully it also can allow you to feel some ease around, oh, it's an early friendship and I don't want to fuck this up. Because especially as adults, we don't make new friends all that often. It's like, it's not like when we were in school and each new semester we were going to get a whole crop of people that we didn't have as close a relationship with sitting with us and study grouping with us. It's not like that. So, when you meet someone, you're like, oh, I hope we're friends. You can look at the chart. Are you? Are you? You can look at the chart.
And you know what? I didn't know that we would be friends because of just not that I didn't want to, but I'm like, well, she's here. She's over here and I'm over here and she's teaching me something, which is also, I think, speaks to your ability to collaborate and to value community and to show up with like so much to offer, but then humility too. You know what I mean?
Hard one. And yes, I do know what you mean, but also chart ruler, 11th house. The 11th house is for the people.
Yeah,
Chart
that's
ruler,
right.
yeah, chart ruler, like everybody's my best friend and I'm everybody's best friends. Like the thing I used to say always in my business was everyone is my favorite. But I would say to the individual, you are my favorite. You are, and they're like, I am your favorite. I'm like, no, you really are, because everyone is my favorite. But that's Venus in the 11th house. Everybody's my favorite.
And you give that too, for real.
And
That
I mean
energy.
it. Like, there's nothing disingenuous about it. It's like I absolutely love what everybody brings to every party, and I want to see like what does that look like when we stir it up together, especially if we have that kind of chemistry, which of course we do.
We have already indicated as
That
much.
was right.
And shown it with a chart or two.
That's right.
All right. Just wondering.
Okay. I'll text you in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.